let's make some yummy waffles, guys. Okay, so you're going to start out with your foam clay. And whatever dish you're going to be using, I'm going to use this cast iron skillet. We're going to go with Apple Barrel Antique White and Pale Daffodil. And we are going to use those two colors to mix into our foam clay. Make sure that you condition very well. This right here is also a piece of polymer clay that I made into a square and baked to be able to get my square indentation. Make sure you cover up whatever dish you're using with wax paper, because whatever this foam sticks to, it's going to stay there. So make sure that you cover that with some wax. Condition your clay very well. I cannot stress that enough. I'm sure y'all are probably tired of hearing it in all my videos, but it's really an important step that you don't want to skimp out on. So you're going to do more of the antique white and maybe less than half of the pale daffodil. So you're going to pull you a big chunk off, roll it into a ball. And what I like to do is take the cast iron that I'm using and I'll place wax paper in between and smush it down that way. That way it gives me an accurate measurement for my waffle. And then I just roll it on the sides just to, get all the lines, creases, whatever out. Then we're going to go in with our little handy dandy tool that we made and start making our indentation. You can find, so I had purchased several waffle makers for this specifically, and you can use that, but it makes a mess. And I saw Cassie Smallwoods do this technique with the polymer clay, and it works amazing. So, and it's reusable. It is in my tool container. So this works really, really well for this project. And then I'm going to go in my coffee grunge, because your girl grunges everything. And I'm just going to put this all over and in every nook and cranny. And you can totally skip this step, but I'm obsessed and addicted to my coffee grunge, and it goes on everything. My fabrics, my papers, my fake bakes, it goes on everything. Now, these were the prettiest waffles that I've made, even down to the color. I'm really feeling this color, y'all. Okay, so this is Deco Art Triple Thick. I just recently started using this. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and I love it. If you don't use it, it gives it a matte color like you see here, which is totally fine because, really and truly, a real waffle probably looks as it is now. But I like for it to have the sheen and the shine. So I go in with this and put this all over my waffles. And make sure you brush your teeth. Make sure you clean your brush immediately after. This is my favorite brush, and I totally forgot to clean it. So it's in the trash. So do you see the little shine? I like that. But again, you can totally skip this step. And honestly, it would probably look more realistic without it. But, to each your own. Whichever way you like to go, do your thing to your liking. I decided that I liked my waffles a lot, so I didn't want to stack them because they were really pretty. So I got this oval cast iron out instead. I'm going to go in with King's Gold, Apple Barrel. I think it's called King's Gold. And I'm going to put this in some clay because now we're going to move on to making our butter. So just condition that really well and then start putting it in a square. But don't make your ends super sharp. Kind of round them out. I think that it's looking so beautiful. So now onto the syrup. You're going to need your resin, a cup, a stir stick, your caramel, alcohol ink, and snow cap. I use Tim Holtz, but, use whichever one you want. And then, of course, your light. You can use, regular epoxy, but I like this method just because, it hardens immediately with the light. And I'm very impatient and get too excited. So I like doing this method better. When you go in with your white, only put a drop or two. The last stack of pancakes that I showed you guys, I squeezed too hard and a whole lot of white came out. So it was very, milky looking. And I like the white because it takes out some of the transparency of the caramel. But you can do too much. I learned last time. It was sheer accident, though. I knew better, but I squeezed too hard. So just give that a really good mix. And you're just going to drizzle it on top and hit it with y'all's light, guys. And that is it. It is actually a super quick process. If you use the thickening, you need to let that dry overnight before doing anything. But let your air dry clay dry also before you do the thickening deco art. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Now let me see those waffles, ladies. I hope you have a beautiful, fantastic, fabulous day.